the 2024 US presidential race, an unexpected twist has emerged, not just with the candidates but with the media. Some of America's most influential newspapers, including the Washington Post, Los Angeles Times, and the USA Today network, have decided not to endorse any candidate this election cycle. So what's behind this unusual choice? To understand, let's start with their reasons. Jeff Bezos, owner of the Washington Post, explained that this decision aligns with the paper's mission to stay neutral, while Patrick Soon-Shiong, owner of the LA Times, expressed a similar commitment to informing readers without influencing their vote. Gannett, the parent company of the USA Today network, took this a step further, opting out of national endorsements but still allowing their 200-plus local publications to back candidates in state and community races. Yet not everyone is convinced neutrality is the only factor. Some critics think these non-endorsements may be as much about business as they're about editorial independence. Owners like Bezos and Soon-Shiong have large stakes in industries that could feel the impact of certain election outcomes. The decision has already sparked backlash within newsrooms. At the LA Times, Mariel Garza, head of the editorial board, resigned, calling the choice hypocritical. At the Washington Post, editor-at-large Robert Kagan also stepped down, saying the move was counter to the paper's core values. And it's not just internal reactions. Readers have taken notice too. The Washington Post alone saw about 2,000 subscription cancellations from readers who felt the paper was compromising its role in advocating for democracy. Traditionally, newspaper endorsements have been a part of American elections, dating all the way back to 1860 when the Chicago Tribune endorsed Abraham Lincoln. These endorsements are seen by some as a guide, helping undecided voters navigate complex political choices. With the US more polarized than ever, endorsements might matter now more than before. When outlets like the New York Times endorse Democratic candidate Kamala Harris and conservative ones like the New York Post support Trump, they reflect ideological divides that help voters understand the stakes. By stepping back, major papers like the Washington Post and LA Times are making a statement of their own, one that some see as preserving impartiality and others view as abandoning their responsibility to engage on critical issues. So, as election day approaches, this change in endorsement practices marks a pivotal shift in the media's role in American politics. Will it sway the election outcome? That's for the voters to decide. But one thing is certain, the evolving relationship between media, politics, and business is worth watching closely.